Okay, guys, thanks for joining tonight. Tonight, I want to go over a few things. I'm going to try to share my screen, and I always forget how to do this. Let's see. Can you guys see any of my screen stuff? No, you probably cannot. Okay, thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, great. Oh, that's Kate.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Kate, I'm going to have you mute yourself just for right now. And then, and Adrian, don't let me forget I was going to screen share and just show you how to do that with the coach change thing. So don't let me forget before I hang up. Okay. So totally rough draft here of my thing. I just whipped together this PowerPoint. I don't know. How do I don't know. We're just going to go with this, whatever. Okay. So we will just get started with the April Challenge Pack specials. You guys, I mean, we're already a good week and a half into it, so I'm sure you know about it, but I wanted to give you a little fresh reminder. The Masters Hammer and Chisel is on special this month with Shakeology, but also with the Performance line. And the cool thing is, I mean, I've been coaching, this month marks 1 year, and I've never seen them do this one where you get the club membership with the Portion Fix containers and Shakeology for $140, and that is an awesome deal. So if you have anybody who wants to just only do Shakeology, my advice is to offer them that challenge pack, because they are going to get those containers, and it comes with the booklet on what to eat and how to do all the clean eating. And then they get the 3 months of club membership. So that is an excellent deal. And then my advice would be to just offer them the coach sign-up link at the same time, so then they get Shakeology discounted the next month. But I think that's an awesome thing, and I would totally do that if I didn't already. Oh, someone has joined us for our call. Can you see someone? You should be in bed, my dear. These are all my friends, and they're listening, and so you really need to go to bed, and I will come tuck you in afterwards, okay? Okay, well, we're just going to keep moving on, shall we? So okay, love you. Bye. I'll tuck you in later. Club with the Portion Fix and Performance line, and then the Kickstart. That's 3-day refresh and the Portion Fix, but that doesn't come with Shakeology or anything. So it's just a 3-day refresh. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to run through all the stuff going on this month. So thank you guys so much for all of your recipes for the meal prep group. It was awesome. I so appreciate it. I know that a lot of people actually did send me stuff, but I didn't get to upload all of the recipes. It was just a little bit more than I thought it would be with setting everything up initially. So I think what we have in there is great, and I feel like we're getting really good feedback from people. I did try to make most of you admins, so if anybody, I don't know if I'm the only one that can accept people into the group. I have no idea what's going on, but everybody's been private messaging me, people that are friends with like the other coaches on our team. So if you see someone in there if you get an alert or something that someone's requesting to join, go ahead and add them in. But I've been adding people in. And I'm going to kind of just basically go through the kind of clean eating group that Laura had run, and basically post something every day for the 5 days to teach people about clean eating. So it's going to resemble that, but I appreciate everybody just contributing to it and also just commenting in there every day. It keeps it exciting, keeps it kind of lively, answering questions from other people, even if it's not necessarily your customer, but just feel free to go ahead and answer questions. So that's going really well so far. And I will take feedback too if you guys think we should change anything up. Coach Basics training, that's going on right now. So if it's So the way that Liz set this up this month is that it is self-paced completely. And there are, I believe, 10 assignments or 10 things to go through. And after those first 10, you move on to the second round, and that is going to start soon. So it's completely self-paced. I know that I personally don't have anybody in it, but if you have anybody that joins at any time now, they don't have to wait until the first of the next month or the first Monday of the next month. They can just start right away, because some people just want to get going. And I think I said this in the last call, there's a lot of the research that they've done shows that when coaches start within like 24 to 72 hours of signing up, they do significantly better than if they wait a week or 2 weeks to get started with the Coach Basics training. So if you have anybody thinking about it, just put them right in it right away. And if you need to get access to it, let me know and I'll add you to that group. The challenge group for our whole team starts April 18th, so that's next Monday. And that's for anybody and everybody. You can add anyone to it. Let me know if you want to participate and be part of it. Then I'm going to put together the posting schedule, and I want to have that out by Wednesday. Usually I really like to have challenge groups up for like a week to prepare everybody and just post a week in advance, but hasn't really been going that way. So let me know if you want to be in it. This is also great for our newer coaches because it gives them a place to put their new challengers. So even if they come in late and they buy challenge packs late, they can just roll right into the group and feel like they have a place to go. So I don't have a fun, catchy name for that. So I'll take a fun, catchy name too if you guys think of anything fun. And then we're going to do, again, the next sneak peek into coaching. We're going to do it just like the last one. That's going to be on the Monday after that, the 25th. So we're going to run it the same way. I felt like that was successful. There weren't a lot of people commenting, but I was talking to some other coaches, like, my upline too. I was talking to Liz, and she had mentioned, not a lot of people really will comment, but they're watching you. And it's funny because I have several people that never once commented. They didn't even accept the invitation, and they're considering coaching with lots of serious questions. So people are watching, even if they're not saying anything to you. So add anybody and everybody. If they're not interested, they just won't show up, but most likely they're going to be watching you. Okay, I'm going to say it. So I always will talk about it. Super Saturday. The next one is going to be August 6th. The one in Philadelphia is, I don't know how to pronounce this exactly, Tulin Omre. I think that's her name. And she is the new plus size health and fitness coach. I really don't know a whole lot about her. I'm not going to lie. So it'll be really great to learn more about her. But she's going to be coming to Philly. So check your local areas if you're not in the Philly area to see where you could go. It's really inspiring and super motivating. Coach Jimmy was awesome last time. It was amazing. I felt so inspired and like ready to rock and roll. So it's so important to go to that if you can. Really do your best to go there. Okay, so now really wanted to talk about running. This is the meat of the call, running fun challenge groups. So I feel like, let me back it up because that's quite the visual. I feel like challenge groups can start out fabulously, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. They start out awesome. You get before pictures, you get measurements, everybody's posting every day, they're doing funny memes, this and that. And then after like 2 weeks, it's like crickets, and you're like pulling teeth. You're like, come on, I have prizes, people. It's hard. So I was a little spy on Kate and Erin's group, and they had me laughing so hard. Like some of the people in that group were killing me. I was dying. Like that was such a fun group. So Tabitha, please stop. So I asked Kate if she would come on the call tonight and chat. So Kate, I'm going to have you unmute yourself. And okay. I'm going to put your slide. I have this one and then that one. So yeah. That's all I did. So you just tell me when to switch or whatever.
Okay. Everyone can hear me, I assume. I've never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Erin McKenna Hirsch, I want to call her McKenna because that's how I know her, but she's not here tonight. She's on her way back from Mexico. Let's all feel bad for her. But we started running challenge groups together in January, but when we both started, and we did January and February, just regular, kind of like we've all been doing, just check in, and that was it, and it was fine. But like Tina said, like midway through February, I felt like we just lost a lot of momentum, and I lost momentum. My husband was traveling. It was a weird time. So coming up to March, her and I were talking about getting things kind of going for March Madness with the basketball theme, like just kind of making it more of a not a competitive vibe, but like adding some fun and some sort of prize. So anyway, I actually asked two of my challengers who were separately in other challenge groups prior to me. Does that make sense? Okay, so they both told me about these challenges that they were in, that they had to post selfies. Once they did their workout, it was called a sweaty mug. Tina, actually, if you click on the other one, this was the March Madness one. So you can see where we have the check marks for everything. Like you did your workout, you then take a selfie and post it. We did have people drinking water, and it was funny because they were slamming it. They were like 100 ounces in. I was like, wow. People were taking pictures of their meals. So like if they came up with a meal, whatever, they'd take a picture of their plate of whatever and send it. Motivational ones, which is where a lot of the humor comes. Outdoor activity was really cool because people would go out for walks. They were, running their dogs, whatever. I just thought that was neat because it's totally separate but still important. Shakeology, of course, they would take a picture of their Shakeology. And we did daily doubles, which would be like a lot of times we have the Workout Wednesday, where you add that like planks or whatever. So we would do a daily double and just kind of randomly throw it in. So one week we might do it on a Tuesday, and one week we might do it on a Thursday. We might do it 2 times, we just kind of threw it in whenever we wanted. They tallied up their own points because who has time for that? And nobody's going to cheat. I mean, if they are, that's really sad, but they were all pretty good about it. And then they had to submit their points in order to be, to be qualified. So they were also partnered. So I don't know if this is getting confusing, but say Tina and I were on the same team, and let's just say for her entire week, she got 46 points. I got 46 points through everything, and that gave us, is that 92, whatever. And so then at the end of the week, her and I submitted our points, and we were the winners, and then that was great. I actually picked up these cute little headbands. They were $5. If you've seen the Hippie Runner ads, it says that something about liquid sweat. Like they're hilarious. I got one. They're like really cool, and they, are cute. So I got those for $5 for the winners, and I just sent them out in the mail. And it kept everybody really motivated. Mostly everybody that commented said that the partnership was huge for them because they didn't want to let their partner down. I mean, it's one thing to let yourself down, but when you're getting points for somebody else, they were like, I can't let my buddy down. I mean, I had a girl working out in her on-call room. There was another girl who was like, I don't know. They were doing such a good job. So it was really fun. And like every day was new memes or memes, whatever they're called, new memes. It was just, like, what are they called? Anyway, they the selfies were funny because my husband Kyle's in a lot of these groups, and so he would be like taking pictures of himself. Oh my God, just people got really into it. It was really fun, and it was competitive but not cutthroat. Like everybody wanted to help each other win, but not, they weren't like pitted against each other. So now this group we just started, if you go to the next one, we decided to do something even a little bit more different because we didn't want to get too stuck. And Adrienne's actually joining us for this one. So we are doing this. I actually just Googled kind of like challenge group games, and this is what came up. So again, I'm cheating. But I did come up with the virtual high five on my own, which I thought was kind of fun. And the point system was our own original idea. So because people do miss sometimes, so this is a way to kind of, like, what I found was there were a couple people in the last group that were literally spot on every time. So I was like, oh my God, what if there's a tie? I don't know if I have enough prizes. But this way, I think if they miss one, it changes up the points, so it's harder to tie. So anyway, I think it's kind of like self-explanatory, this one. But they're really liking it. I mean, today was Motivational Monday, and we got tons of motivational pics and memes, whatever. And it was cool. Everybody was excited because it's new for some people too. So they were, I think, pretty excited to start, especially with that motivation. It was really good. So.
I love it, Kate. That's awesome. So I actually have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
So the bonus point virtual high five, that's your like quote unquote tiebreaker.
Kind of, yeah.
And then, okay, but my other thing is more so when it comes to prizes, are you giving out prizes weekly?
I did because, yes, I did because they were, I found those headbands again. They were $5. So, and then I forgot to mention, I found these at Aldi. If you guys have an Aldi,
Mm-hmm.
They were $3.99, and these are selling at Target for like $15. I don't know if anybody else has seen them.
Mm-hmm.
There's glass inside.
$3.99 at Aldi. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm like thinking I should go buy the rest of them, but there's this is all like plastic. I don't know. It's like rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how I'm going to ship them, but I'll figure it out. I'll put them in a box or something.
You can even
bubble wrap them and just send them like that, like wrap them and put a tag on them or something.
Yeah, I don't know how big it is, honestly, but I actually get my mailing packages at the Dollar Tree, and you get 2 for $1, but they're like the padded ones. Mm-hmm. So it might actually fit in there. I could fit a shaker cup in there. So if that's the size, then it'll work for you. Yeah, 2 for $1. So does that get pricey? So it was like $10 a week for each prize, basically.
I mean, I guess it's really like, that was my choice. And Erin, when her and I decided to do it the first time, because it was 4 weeks, and we kept it, we were thinking like, all right, we'll do maybe a $10 Amazon gift card, or, we were just going to keep it pretty like inexpensive. And then I found those headbands. And so I told her like, let me just grab those. It's something cute. Like, I don't know. Reason being is the girl who told me about this challenge that she did in another group did mention she won a prize, and she said something like a necklace. But I just wanted to keep it kind of like workout related, but then at the same time kind of cheap. I didn't want to spend too much money. Mm-hmm. But I guess I looked at it like, a majority of the challengers have purchased challenge packs, and so I am recurring, some income from them. So I thought this wasn't too big of a deal for me.
No, I don't think it is either. I just was curious because I'm like, well, just to be careful. I mean, people could do whatever they want. I just was kind of curious, and I'll just throw this out there, and then we'll move on because that was awesome content, really helpful. Five Below right now, if anybody wants to do this, I actually just went there today and stocked up on some stuff. They have some really cute tank tops, like they say for $5 each, like Gym Hair Don't Care. They just said some cute things, so I grabbed them. I might even just do like a drawing for someone to win it, but in any case, they have some cute headbands and stuff like that. But yeah, great idea, Kate.
Thanks.
I know Erin's not on tonight, but Erin, you maybe will see this, so thank you. Okay.
I just wanted to throw in one thing too. Like, we had this one girl, one of Erin's challengers, who was literally not missing 1 point. Like, she had 50 points, 50 points, 50 points. She killed it. And because her partner had missed some time because of a funeral, so she never got to win the partner prize. So we decided that because she literally showed up every day for every single thing, since I bought the headbands, Erin decided she would buy her the Fix8 cookbook. So she's going to send it to her just to be like, you did awesome. It was amazing. We know that you tried so hard and you couldn't do anything about not having a partner there, So it's just, spreading the good, nice stuff, I guess.
I love that. I love that you guys did that. That's awesome. I just stocked up on Fix8 cookbooks too, and I just want to get them out of my house now. So
awesome. How many did you buy at a time?
I ended up buying 7 because I gave some away as prizes last month, and then I had some because just in case for other people who do good things. So yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it's worth it. Well,
I was going to say, it kind of all comes back around. That's kind of how I felt, especially like $3.99, $5 to one person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sending it to one person. So they are investing more than that in me. So it's fine.
Yeah. Awesome.
And the headband website, if anybody wants it, was hippierunner.com. They're so funny. They have ones like, they're hilarious. You should all just go on and look at how funny they are.
Maybe I'll do that. Okay.
Oh my God, they're so funny. And it's free shipping after like $50, so that's 10 headbands, so that would last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Hippierunner.com, folks. Hippierunner.com.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's awesome. Okay, thanks, Kate. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to mute again.
Okay, mute. All right. Okay, so that was very helpful. And then we only have a couple minutes left, but I wanted to talk about very quickly the My Challenge Tracker app. So I wanted to actually just screen share. I don't know, let me see if I could see every single person here. I don't need to see my face. Has anybody tried this My Challenge Tracker portal at all yet? No? Okay, so I wanted to mention it because it came up at Super Saturday that a lot of men tend to like the apps more than they like Facebook. So if you're tending to have attracting men to your challenge groups and wondering why they may not be participating, it could be because typically speaking, most guys don't really like hanging out on Facebook. So what they did was, let me minimize this thing here. Hopefully I'll find it again. What you have to do is go to, it's literally called mychallengetrackerportal.com. I already logged in. And then let me just go back to the screen. Okay. Can you guys all see that? I can't hear you. Can you see that? Okay, I just wanted to, I can't see your faces, so I can't tell. Okay, so I logged in, and then I actually had 2 groups going. I didn't know what the heck I was doing though. So the hardcore one actually went pretty well. It was just another coach from TNT Dynasty that joined with me, and then one of my friends who does not do Facebook at all. She doesn't even have an account. She found me through Instagram, so we did it that way. So I added her into the thing. Excuse me. Tabitha, please stop that. Stop. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll go to new group, and then you'll just create the group. And I was thinking, I don't know, it's great because you can do all this. So let's just say, I don't know, whatever, fit for summer. Let's say it's going to start next week, the 18th. We're going to do for 30 days, and it's going to be multi-program. Get ready for Memorial Day. Okay, so we'll do that. And then the image, I don't know. Let's go with, actually, I don't know, whatever. We'll leave it blank for now. And then we'll just create the group. Bada bing, bada boom. So then you look at your coach profile. You delete your phone number if you don't want anybody texting you or calling you. And then you just go through that. And then what you're going to do, this is where it's really fabulous to have that email list. So you want to add people via email. So it's not on Facebook at all whatsoever. So that's why it's so great when you get new customers, or if you're adding people. This is why I actually really like Liz's way of inviting, and I've been doing it. Just have people drop their email to you, and then you can invite them and tell them all about challenge packs via email. But then the other thing is that you can get that email address and boop, plop them in, and then invite them into the challenge group. So you do that, add the list, and then you're done. And then what they'll end up getting is, sorry, I gotta get rid of this Kohl's thing here. Then you're gonna, let's see, actually, let's just pretend with Eric, because I haven't done this before in a while, I mean. Okay, so invite participant. I will just invite Eric. Okay, and then he gets his code. So that's his special code. So I'm going to make this smaller now so I can see you guys. So it's just actually only on iPhone now, but it is this, well, I can't see myself now. I got to see my face so I know what you guys can see. So it's on here. It's like whatever. It's like, it says My Challenge. So they basically will pull up their app, and then right on there, you guys can't really see it very well on my thing there. It says get started. It's called Fit for Summer. It actually already has my brand new group already on here loaded. And then you just get started. And then you run everything through. Everyone else logs into their app and does it that way. But then you get to like click on these people. Oh, Eric hasn't accepted it. So, but what you can do is actually you can see everything that they've done. You can see the workouts they've logged. You can see if they've had Shakeology. You can check out everything, check their measurements, look at their pictures, anything that they've posted, like any of their selfies. That all comes up on your computer, so you could check it out that way. So it's something to really consider. A lot of coaches have really liked it because then they've been able to monitor their challengers easier that way. So I just wanted to mention that. And then why is it important to have successful challenge groups? I think a lot of us already know why, but I just wanted to state the obvious. It leads to new coaches. A lot of you all started out as challengers too. Remember that exciting feeling that you have? Like you're so scared, like, Shakeology, is it going to taste like crap? Or, I'm so scared of 21-day fix, just these exercises. Like, do you remember how scared you were or excited or nervous you were to start it? And that's how they feel. So you want to give them a really great place to go and be so encouraging and helpful to them. So a lot of people convert to coaching just because they like that. They're happy customers. You get more referrals that boost your income. And then in general, you just are, personally, this is how I feel because I love coaching so much. You're just happier. It gives you more purpose. You're genuinely helping people. You've given them tools. You've given them things they can do and use and reach the goals that they want. Not even just physical, but those emotional goals that they're trying to reach too. So it's just amazing to have a good place for them. So I really wanted to highlight that today. And I just thought that those little animals were so cute. I had to include that picture. It was so cute. So our prime purpose in life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. And just to remind you guys, your dream doesn't have an expiration date. So take a deep breath and try again, and we'll just keep working at it. Sometimes dreams take a while to come true, but they will come true. We just got to keep working. So that is all I had to cover today, but Adrian, where are you? There we are. I'm not going to forget about you. You got to unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, this may actually stop recording me, but it's okay.
Okay.
But we'll still be on. So Adrian I have 10 minutes left. We're good. Adrian was asking me how you change a customer that's assigned under somebody else and change them to yourself. You cannot change coaches, but you can change customers. So I'm going to go here.
Mama.
That's okay. My kid is tickling my feet under the desk here, Adrian. We're all good here.
Nobody sleeps in this house, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Why would you want to sleep? I mean, come on. Okay. So you can't be logged in. You have to be completely signed out of the Beachbody website. You're going to go all the way to the bottom. And you're going to go to contact us. And you're going to ask a question. You need to know that person's email address, Adrian. Do you have it?
I might.
Okay. So you'll do it this way. This is the easiest way to do it. I'll just say that they're a Team Beachbody customer. And you just, you put in all the information.
Okay.
You put in their email address, and then the request, I call it an account update. And then for subject, I say coach change request. And I say, hi there. And then I just say, can you please change my coach to Adrian Schwartz? Her coach ID is blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So you're pretending to be that person. I do it this way because if I wait for the other person to do it, it's probably not going to happen, or they are overwhelmed because I don't feel like this site is very user friendly. So I just do it for them. I ask them if that's okay. If I have all you need is their email address. So it's not like you're getting any personal information. And here's the deal. It's not going to let me do it probably. You hit submit, and then there's going to be a box that comes up, and it's like, did this answer your question or whatever? You're just going to say, and then it's like, do you want to continue to submit your question? Make sure you continue to submit the question. You have to like go through it again and say, yes, please submit my question. And then it'll switch it for you.
Okay. I wish I got to her sooner because she just ordered her Shakeology. So
Oh, when did she order it?
today, I guess.
Okay, well, that's fine because you have enough time.
Okay.
You'll get credit for it, but I would contact her right now, get her email address. Yeah, because you definitely want to get your commission on that.
Okay.
Are there any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm glad you showed me that because I try to look it up all the time and I can never remember. So
Yeah, no, I'm happy to. And I feel like it's so much easier to have a visual. And then if you're trying to read about it, it's like kind of confusing. So yeah. And the other thing, guys, if you ever have questions though, and you can never get through on the phone, I just live chat them all the time. And it's usually literally within seconds that somebody's up and I can just live chat with them about something, because more often than not, something goes on often that I have to call customer service. So that's the easiest way to do it too. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay. There you are. All your lovely faces. Okay. So does anybody else have any questions tonight? Okay. Thank you so much, Kate, for helping. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to hang up. All right. Bye, guys.
see ya.
Bye.